Welcome to Wednesday's Word of the Day. Today's word is tune up. Have you ever gotten to a point in your diet and your fitness efforts where you felt like things didn't work at all like they used to, where things were just not plugging along like they once did? Are you at a point like that right now? If so, you may be ready for a dietary and fitness tune-up. Let me explain what I'm talking about. Sometimes when we begin our journeys, we start on a program and that program works well for us, whether that be an exercise program or whether it be a diet that we're following. But as we begin moving forward, we begin to see our progress slowing. Now granted, some of that happens naturally as we lose weight and as we get more fit, but unfortunately sometimes our diet programs we chose at the beginning are not the ones that our bodies need all the way through. Sometimes it is time for us to begin a tune-up. For myself, when I began this program, I started on the South Beach diet, hence the name South Beach Steve. The South Beach diet worked very well for me. And to be truthful, I'm still following a version of the South Beach diet, but there were things about that diet that I found did not work for me. There were things I found I had to change. Not that those things are bad for everyone. Not that those things will not work in some people's lives, but for me, when I did the tune-up, I found out that those things did not work well for me. You have to sometimes stop and evaluate what you're doing. You have to evaluate what the problems are you're facing. You have to evaluate what may be causing cravings in your life. You have to evaluate if certain exercises aren't doing for you what you need them to do. And some of that involves looking at what your long-term goals are. If your long-term goals are to build muscle, and your exercise program is largely cardio, then you may be following the wrong program. And maybe the tune-up is not the right idea, but maybe just getting rid of the program and starting one that fits what you're after is what you need to be doing. But again, today's focus is on tuning up what you do. You're close to what you need to be doing, but you're losing the results. You don't have the results that you once had. It's time to stop and give yourself a tune-up. It's time to look closely at what you're doing. Try to find the things that aren't as effective as they once were. Try to find the things that cause kinks in your program. Look at what you're doing objectively. Instead of just accepting what someone else has told you, stop and evaluate what you're doing and make sure that it is still accomplishing for you what it needs to accomplish. Now, to do this, you have got to be tracking what's going on. No, I don't mean you need to be keeping meticulous records of everything, but you need to know that you gain weight whenever certain foods are eaten, or you need to know that you feel better when certain foods are eaten, and those are things you're going to have to pay attention to somehow or another. For me, if I'm not logging those things, then I don't know they're going on. And many times throughout my program, simply logging how I feel, or logging whether I'm losing weight or not, or logging whether I'm losing inches or not, has helped me to determine that there's something in my program that isn't working, hence my tune-up could be effective. Now, if everything's working great for you, don't go messing with it right now. Don't change for the sake of change. But if you feel like that you're at a standstill for some reason, if you feel like that there is no real explanation for the reason you're not losing weight, or you're not gaining muscle, or you're not somehow getting fit in the way you want to get fit, stop, evaluate the program, and give yourself a tune-up. Make it a great day.